My first month after I arrived here, the typical day would be you wake up late, and then you know you have your breakfast late, and then after your breakfast you start looking at the newspaper and looking at the classified ads, trying to try to look for a job, and then I'm Marcial Evangelista, and I'm 57 years old, and I work for the city of Los Angeles as a veterinary technician.
Okay.
And I've been with the city for about 24 years. Our lives in America is mostly work, 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 and the kids that we have, we have to take care of them by ourselves compared to when we grew up in the Philippines. We have all these housemates that are helping us with our daily needs, beside mom doing all the cooking, and dad always out because he was teaching in school. The big difference is the togetherness the family always have compared to working every day here in America, trying to make enough money to put up your family. It was unbelievable because you don't expect to come over that quite easily because my dad was a naturalized U.S. citizen. Even before college, we already knew that our parents were, especially my dad, was an American citizen. But since we started school in the Philippines, we have to finish our college. And then after college, we decided to move to America. The challenge as part of finding a job is how I'm gonna work with people that I barely knew, as far as the culture is, as far as how they deal with people, and as far as how they're gonna accept you at the workplace. But the biggest adjustment is the way we speak English compared to what we have in the Philippines. It took me about a month actually to find out that the English that we speak back home is a little bit deeper than the daily English that they use up here. And an example of that is when you say the radio is not working, back home you say, oh, it's not functioning, which is a big difference because we spoke English with more of the deeper vocabulary than what Americans use on a daily basis. Now, looking back 10, 15 years ago, well, that year in the 80s, I started working, making $4 an hour. And my first 2 years, if I don't go to work, I don't get paid. If I get sick, I don't have sick time. We went through life where we have to use social welfare for our medical because the first job I had never had that benefit of medical and dental. And then 5 years after that, I got into the city employment. I started as an animal control officer for the city, and then now, I'd say we're blessed because, we were able to have a house that you can call your home. I'd say overall, it's satisfying, and I believe that I remember what my uncle was saying that, to my dad when we were all filing for a visa to come over, and he said, and I won't forget it because he said, Manung, or brother, this is not for you, and sister, because you guys are already old. And my dad at that time was already retired. So he said, this is for your kids. And it's true, because we all, me, my wife, my siblings, and relatives, we all have a better life than what we have back home.